Alright, another trading day. Before that though, I want to go over my back testing I did last night. Um, so this is where we left off, and then this is what I did preceding that, or following that. I journaled some trades, but I didn't journal all of them. Let's see. Re-entry trade, ES took data high and pushed down with force. This was the trade I was looking for initially. Took TP at swing low. Honestly, do not remember that one, gonna be honest. Wait for IVG, and it got stopped. Okay, I remember that one. Yeah, but these are the trades I took yesterday. Should be like from here to here. I took these. I only back tested for like an hour and like 15 minutes. I'm kind of sick right now. But right now we're sitting at 5K total P&L. I'm really looking at the win rate. I just need to want to build overall confidence in these setups. So 60% win rate, 12 winners, 8 losers, and check the RR. The RR is important. So average R is 1.71. Ideal average R. Okay, I don't. Okay. My average R is 1.71. That's like kind of ass. I can't lie. I'm gonna aim for like 2. This is what it's looking like though. Obviously, this doesn't really matter. And yeah, this is what it's looking like. It's a sauce. Almost done with January. Yeah, we're like literally done with January. And then we can move on to February of 2023. Continue with the back testing. Pretty good. I definitely want to pace myself with the back testing. I don't want to do a lot in one day. Cause you're just kind of like rushing it. I did that a lot with the Aiden setup. I did an entire year in like 2 weeks. There was one day I did it for like 8 hours. Like that was, I don't know. You just kind of get fatigued after a while. The quality of what you're actually doing kind of decreases, right? So I just want to make sure this is quality back testing. Just taking my time with it this time. All right. Journal. No, that's pretty much it. And then here we go with the trade I took today. 2 RR trade. 5 minutes. Okay, so initially what I'm looking at is, alright, so obviously we created this peak yesterday from the tariffs, right? Absolutely insane. But in the overnight session, we had some SMT created. I believe this is Asia low, and this is, no, it's not Asia low. Let me do this. It's definitely not SMT. I'm tripping. I thought I saw some though. Maybe I don't know. Alright. Anyways, I thought I saw SMT, but Asia session right here, we open. Then we got London session like right here. You can see we sweep midnight price. So now I'm looking at London manipulation and New York reversal. Targeting our previous day high. Alright, that was the main draw on liquidity for today. And we also have this fat BISI on the daily time frame. So that's what I was targeting, and then we go to ES. Pretty much the same thing. ES was a little ahead We were lagging behind a little bit on MNQ. I had my levels marked out though. Got this level. Shit. Let me go back. These levels, which are pretty much one level. And we got these two levels right here. Right, there's nothing here. This is just like a gap. I need to start marking it out so it looks better. It's like easier on the eyes. Looks less confusing, but alright. So initially we've kind of been just approaching the high for a while now. I was confident we were gonna hit it, but we actually ended up not. You can see on NQ and ES, ES actually takes it. So this entire time we've got SMT. So from here all the way to like, I mean, there's still SMT, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's just the entire time that we've been chopping around, there's been SMT, right? And I was waiting for us to finally like hit this area, and we didn't. And then we kind of spilled down. And you can see the level right here. Let me show y'all. You can see with the level, we break past it with this candle, and then the following candle, we treat the level as resistance, right? You can see the candle opens, we wick it, and we close below, right? So you can see that we're resisting it. So my initial entry honestly should have been this. I should have done this as my initial entry and had stops there, and I should have done this. Like this should have been the ideal trade, but luckily, you know, this is something I need to work on my entries, having confidence in my entries, because I get nervous before I enter. Like, I feel like it's like scar tissue just getting cooked. But luckily we had this candle, this fat freaking candle, and you can see on ES we hit a little fair value gap, and pretty much same thing on NQ, right? So I entered like right here, I believe. I can't actually show my executions like following the trade, but I believe it's like right here, and I had my stops like right here. It was like, I think it was just there, something like that. It was like this, I think. Yeah, so we get in the trade, trickle down, TPs eventually hit. I believe I moved my stop loss to like here, top of the fair value gap, and then I didn't move it to break even. You know, I didn't want it to, I didn't want to get it stopped out too early. You know, so yeah, overall, oh, hold on. I actually took a trade before this though. It was a loss. I took this, and I got stopped out pretty much immediately. This was with 2 minis though, because I just like kind of tested it out. So it was a small loss. It was 120, I think. Yeah. You know, but we weren't as volatile as we were today, so I honestly probably could have taken this with one contract, but you know, caught 200 and I believe it was like 276 we caught, you know, pretty good trade. I need to work on my entries. It's something I need to work on. Yeah. Show the stats. 6% win rate. You know. This is what it's looking like for week 1. Followed all my rules. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna go to the gym today. I honestly feel pretty sick, so I don't know. I'm not trying to be sick at the gym. I'm not gonna lie. It's just weird and uncomfortable being somebody sick at the gym. And I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Alright, but that's it. Be back tomorrow. I'm a back test tonight. Y'all have a good day.